dear child, I need you to truly listen to what I am about to tell you. This is not just another message. It is a revelation, a divine intervention, a truth you need to hear at this exact moment in your life. The person you love, the one you have entrusted with your heart, your faith, your unwavering devotion, has done something that should never have been done. What happened last night was not just a mistake, nor was it a misunderstanding that time and patience can mend. No, my dear, this was something far more painful, something that cuts deeper than any wound words can describe. This was betrayal in its purest form, a conscious decision that has left not only a scar on your heart, but an imprint on your very soul. I know you do not want to hear this, and I know that every fiber of your being wants to resist the truth, because the truth is painful, the truth is raw, the truth is an unbearable weight pressing down on your spirit. You want to believe in the goodness of their heart. You want to tell yourself that this is just a bad dream, that if you close your eyes, take a deep breath, and wait for the sun to rise, everything will go back to normal. But, my dear child, this is not a dream. This is reality. And no matter how much you may wish it away, the truth will not disappear. I am here not to hurt you, but to help you see, to help you understand that what happened last night was not a moment of weakness, not an accident, not a fleeting lapse in judgment. It was a choice. And choices have consequences. You have given so much of yourself to this person, more than they have ever deserved. You have loved them, trusted them, stood beside them, even when others may have doubted them. You have sacrificed your own happiness for theirs, believing in their promises, believing in the future you thought you were building together. But what they did last night, what they deliberately chose to do, was a violation of that love, that trust, that bond you held so sacred. This is not like the small arguments that can be resolved with time, not like the harsh words spoken in anger that can be soothed with an apology. No, my dear, this is something different. This is something that cannot simply be undone, something that cannot be erased, no matter how many times they try to tell you they are sorry, because sorrow without accountability is meaningless, and regret without change is empty. The divine sees all. The higher forces that especially not when it is inflicted on the heart as pure and loving as yours. No one believe they can hide from the truth, that they can bury their sins beneath layers of deception and false promises. But the universe does not forget, and justice does not sleep. They will face the consequences of their actions in ways they cannot escape, in ways they never anticipated, because every betrayal carries a cost, and no one is exempt from the weight of karma. But, my dear child, this message is not about them. It is about you. It is about the path you will take from this moment forward. I can feel the questions that are pressing against your mind, the unbearable ache in your chest, the whirlwind of emotions tearing through you as you ask yourself, what did they do? How could they betray me like this? And if those questions are echoing in your soul, then you are beginning to understand just how deep this wound truly goes. You may want to give them the benefit of the doubt. You may want to cling to the hope that they did not mean to hurt you, that they did not understand the gravity of their actions, that if given the chance, they would prove to you that this was just a mistake. But listen to me, dear child, there is a difference between forgiveness and blind trust. Forgiveness is a gift you give to free yourself from the burden of resentment. But trust is something that must be earned, and they have shattered that trust in a way that cannot be easily repaired. They will not come forward with the truth willingly. They will not confess the full extent of what they have done because they fear the consequences. They fear accountability. They fear losing you, not because they value you, but because they value what you provide for them. They want you to remain in the dark, to continue believing their lies, so they can escape the responsibility of their choices. But I am here to open your eyes. I am here to tell you that what happened last night was not a fluke, not a single moment of weakness. It was a revelation of who they truly are when they believe no one is watching. And that is the most painful truth of all. I know you love them. I know you have imagined a lifetime with them, envisioned a future filled with dreams you built together. I know you still want to believe that they can change, that this was just a one-time mistake, that if you forgive them, if you show them enough love, enough patience, enough understanding, they will never do this again. But I must warn you, my dear, if they believe they have gotten away with this, they will do it again. Betrayal is a choice, and when someone chooses to betray you once without consequences, they will convince themselves that they can continue deceiving you. They will justify their actions. They will tell themselves that you will always forgive them, that no matter how deeply they wound you, you will stay. But I need you to understand something. You are worth more than this. You deserve a love that is honest, that is faithful, that is built upon mutual trust and unwavering respect. You deserve someone who cherishes you, not someone who takes your love for granted, who repays your devotion with deceit. I do not bring you this message to break your heart. I bring it to set you free, free from the illusions, free from the deception, free from the pain of wondering whether you were ever enough. Because the truth is, they were not enough for you. The divine has seen their actions, and justice is already unfolding. You do not need to seek revenge, for the universe will balance the scales. What they have done will not be forgotten, and the lessons they must learn will come to them in ways they never expected. But for you, my dear, the most important lesson is this. Do not let their betrayal define you. Do not let their choices shake your belief in love. Do not let their mistakes make you question your worth. Instead, let this be the moment you rise above the pain. Let this be the moment you choose yourself, where you step into the strength and wisdom that has always resided within you. I know it hurts. I know you feel lost, confused, heartbroken. But hear me when I say this. This pain is not your final chapter. This is only the beginning of something greater. The one who betrayed you has lost something priceless. They have lost you. And one day, they will realize the weight of that loss. One day, they will look back and see the damage they caused, understanding that no excuse No apology, no regret will ever be enough to undo what they have done. But by then, my dear, you will have moved forward. You will have healed. You will have stepped into a life filled with true love, true honesty, and true happiness. One that no longer includes someone who failed to value you the way you deserve. So today, take a deep breath. Let go of the illusions. See the truth for what it is. And most importantly, know this: you are not alone. The divine is with you, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for the blessings that lie ahead. What they did was their choice, but how you rise from this, that is your choice. And I know, without a doubt, that you will rise stronger than ever before. Dear child, I need you to truly listen to what I am about to tell you. This is not just another message. It is a revelation, a divine intervention meant for you in this very moment. The person you love, the one you have trusted with all your heart, has crossed a line that should never have been crossed. What they did last night was not just a mistake, nor was it a simple misunderstanding that can be easily forgiven. No, my dear, this was something far deeper, something that has left a mark not only on your heart, but on your soul. I know this truth is difficult to accept. I know you want to believe in their goodness, to convince yourself that this is just a bad dream, that if you close your eyes and wish it away, everything will return to normal. But, my dear child, this is not a dream. This is the truth, and I am here to help you face it. You have given so much love, trust, devotion. You have stood by them, believed in them, even when others had doubts. But what they did last night was not a mere lapse in judgment. It was a conscious choice, a betrayal of everything you have shared. This is not like the small disagreements that time can mend, or the occasional hurtful words that can be forgiven. No, this is different. This is far more serious. The divine sees all. The higher powers that watch over us do not ignore betrayal, especially when it is done against a heart as pure and loving as yours. Their actions will not go unnoticed, and justice will be served in ways they cannot escape. But this message is not about them. It is about you. It is about how you move forward from this. I can feel the weight of your questions. What did they do? How could they betray me like this? If these thoughts are echoing in your mind, you are already beginning to grasp the gravity of what has happened. You may want to give them the benefit of the doubt to believe their excuses, their pleas for forgiveness. But listen to me, dear child, there is a difference between forgiveness and blind trust. Forgiveness is a gift you give for your own peace, but trust must be earned. And they have shattered that trust in a way that cannot be easily repaired. They will not come forward with the truth. They will not admit to what they have done, because they do not want to face the consequences. Instead, they will try to keep you in the dark, to make you believe their lies, so they can escape accountability. But I am here to open your eyes. What happened last night was not just a moment of weakness. It was a reflection of who they truly are when they think no one is watching. That is the most painful truth of all. I know you love them. I know you envisioned a future together. I know your heart still wants to believe that they can change. But hear me now. If they believe they have gotten away with this, they will do it again. Betrayal is a choice. And when someone betrays you without consequences, they convince themselves they can continue deceiving you.